Hi, I'm Ben Hayward. This is part 2 of Ben's Basement Film Review. Today I'm reviewing Amazing Spider-Man Part 2 and The Raid 2. Amazing Spider-Man Part 2 takes off from the first film. Andrew Garfield has got 3 villains to come up against. He's got Rhino, Green Goblin and Electro. Electro is played by Jamie Foxx. He's a really interesting character. He's really powerful, but he's kind of wasted in the film. Spider-Man kind of takes him out a bit too easily. And the problem with the film really is that it's very cluttered. There are 3 villains. You have Emma Stone comes in as Gwen Stacy, but all of their scenes are kind of intercut with villains, and there's not much emotional catharsis in the film because you never really get much time to develop their relationship. The film does look amazing though. It's very light-hearted. The tone of the film is kind of more towards the Marvel tone rather than like Dark Knight Rises or The Dark Knight. It is more for kids, Spider-Man 2. So if you liked films like Fantastic Four or maybe the first Iron Man film, then this is the film for you. And it's just a good blockbuster film, really. It's not a movie that you're going to recommend to everybody because it's just kind of one that you'll sit with your popcorn, munch away, enjoy the action, come out thinking that was a good film. The Raid 2, directed by Gareth Evans, is a sequel to his first film, The Raid. The Raid was a smash hit in 2011. It was made with just a £1 million budget. Gareth Evans is actually Welsh. He went to the Atrium and he studied script writing. The Raid 2 is not your typical action martial arts film. It's actually, the scope of it is so much bigger. He's got at least 3 gang members and cartels, and they're all fighting to control the Indonesian underground. The main character, played by Iko Uwais, he just kicks so much ass. The fight scenes are amazingly shot. You've got sweeping long takes. There's a long take inside a prison that lasts about 8 minutes. The camera just weaves in and out of the action. And because all of the actors are actually trained martial artists, you haven't got any of the awkward pauses. You never feel like you're watching acting. You actually feel like you're in there, in the action, and you believe it. It's a very grueling, brutal film, and it runs at 2.5 hours. So if martial arts isn't your thing, maybe give it a miss. But for martial arts enthusiasts, this is the creme de la creme of action movies. So that's it from me, and that's my second part, or I'm rounded up. Amazing Spider-Man, it's a good film, but it's nothing to shout about. Raid 2 is a great film for martial arts enthusiasts, and go and see it. If you want to read more of my reviews, go to www.bensbasement.co.uk or follow me on Twitter @bensbasement with 2 T's.